Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Red Bull London PES Master League series. What you just saw there was me confirming the loan signing of our right winger Carlos Perez from Roma. As you can see on the screen right now, we have some offers to tend to from our player, but I don't think personally we have any players worth selling. Like, they're just not worth too much. So what I did instead, I tried to get as much money off him as possible. So you can see in the renegotiation, I jacked the price all the way up to £1 million, but I don't think they accepted it. So just ahead of our first game, I was just adjusting the team, putting in the subs in order, getting the goalkeepers out of the starting 11 plus the additional subs, because we never really need the goalkeeper. Getting Carlos Perez in, playing him at right wing forward. You can see the team spirit is still pretty low, 53. It should be somewhere around like high 70s 80s for a team to be really effective. So let's see if that affects the game. I'll be commentating over the game as a commentator, so hopefully you guys might like that style, and if you do, please leave a comment, like and subscribe as well if you want to support me. The interview, your first year as the manager, will you use Julian Weigl? And I said I might use him. There's nothing special there, just going up to see that Hall's transfer fell through because I asked for too much money. And here's the pre-game team talk, trying to get the boys ready, and yeah, just one final adjustment, seeing if everything's in order, if I'm happy with the squad, making Julian Weigl our captain, to see if making anyone else captain would improve our team spirit or morale. But Julian Weigl, highest paid player, probably one of the most important centerpieces. You can see Huddersfield Town's team as well. So yeah, let's get ready to commentate over the game right now. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sky Bet Championship game between Red Bull London and Huddersfield. Huddersfield, one of the favourites to go up this season, play the newly formed Red Bull London in their red and white jerseys. Huddersfield Town in their very familiar blue and white. Red Bull London have brought in some new players, most notably Daniel Sturridge, the former Premier League star, was a free agent because he got released from his contract in Turkey. Red Bull London will be looking to make a really fast start, hopefully with a positive result in their first game under new management. Here's Amos, passing to Abate. Carlos Perez looks to find Abate, the two new signings looking to combine together. Abate with a cross. Cleared out, but looks like Daniel Sturridge was half a step offside. This game will be really crucial for Red Bull London because it will set the tone for how their season will go. And honestly, they could have asked for an easier draw than Huddersfield, because Huddersfield, they've been in the Premiership very recently, so they'd be expected to go in. Here's Danny Simpson playing the ball back, but Pugh cuts it off. Loses at the same time. Here's Pritchard looking to play Fraser Campbell in. Failing. Both teams showing some new season rust as the passing is way off for both teams. Although both teams are defending well. Here's Huddersfield with a chance to follow. Gets the ball into Campbell and it's wide. Kelly plays it short to Cameron. Here's Abate. Abate moves forward, plays it to Carlos Perez. Carlos Perez tries too much but gains a throw in. Amos. Weigl, the captain. Pugh on the left wing, trying to negotiate the ball, go through. That's a wayward pass. Manning isn't going to get there. Jaloba, Stearman plays it back to Lossell. And that's a wayward pass again. And here's Red Bull London with the first corner. Is that Daniel Sturridge taking it? I think there's a change in the kick taker. And it's Carlos Perez taking the first corner. Drilled in, and that hit a Huddersfield player. And could have been anywhere, to be honest. Huddersfield. That's a lovely move by Fraser Campbell. Trying to break through the defense, but Manning comes in to cut the ball off. Plays it back to Cameron. That was a good chance for Huddersfield Town. Abate to Amos. Sturridge. Carlos Perez back to Sturridge. Lovely 1-2 play, give and go between the two players. Carlos Perez just couldn't get to the end of it. Easy. That's a very good chance for Red Bull London. They're applying the early pressure here. But it doesn't count for anything if you don't put the ball at the back of the net. Here's Campbell again. Playing in Kachunga on the right flank. Kachunga plays it to Simpson. Manning does well to get the ball out of touch. Pritchard. Yarbet comes in but loses it to Pritchard again. Here's Cameron. Cameron cannot do much to get the ball, but he did enough to throw Fraser Campbell off. Barbet. Manning on the left back. Julian Weigl. He's going to be such an important player for Red Bull London, you feel. Abate cannot get to the ball. Ignacio Abate is a good player. He's on towards the twilight of his career, but he can prove valuable experience for the young members of this newly formed team. Here's Toffolo playing to Smith Rowe, the Arsenal loanee. He'd be interested to see Eddie Nketiah on Red Bull London's bench. Smith Rowe loses out to Amos. Here's Carlos Perez. Easy. Weigl. Pugh tries to get to the end of a chipped ball, but loses out to the defender. Here's Weigl again. Trying to run in. Trying to make something of himself. Probably held the ball for a little too long. Here's Fraser Campbell trying to make a run. Smith Rowe tries to find him, but Kelly comes off his line and gets it very easily. That's easy. Plays it to Amos. Plays it to Abate. A lot of play coming from the right side of Red Bull London. Amos. That's a wayward pass again, and Red Bull London need to do a better job of keeping the ball. Pugh tries to get to the ball. Sturridge. Good pressure from Red Bull London, but Huddersfield Town very comfortable in possession. And slowly feel that Huddersfield are getting more confident as the game is going on. Here's a crossfield ball to Smith Rowe. Rescues it. Plays it back to Toffolo. Here's Schindler. Kachunga. That's hit him on the body, but Kachunga has made a darting run forward. Can he cross it in? That's Barbet there. Oh, the referee calls for a foul. That looked like a fair tackle to me from here. Tell you what, that's really close to the box. Here's Pritchard on the free kick. Good opportunity. Campbell. Smith Rowe. Kelly just gathers it. A quick ball to Sturridge, but the defenders have it in control. Here's Toffolo to Smith Rowe. Back to Toffolo. Smith Rowe. Toffolo. Stearman. Plays a lofted ball to Kachunga, who heads it back to Danny Simpson. Couldn't keep it in play. Possession stat says it's 50-50. But the game looks more and more in the favor of Huddersfield Town. I wouldn't be surprised if they get a goal really soon. Here's Carlos Perez going to Daniel Sturridge. Can he do something? No, he can't. Loses the ball, and here's Pritchard moving the ball forward to Smith Rowe to the left. Smith Rowe to Campbell. To Pritchard. Back to Campbell. Lots of space. Here comes Barbet. Smith Rowe. To Pritchard. To Toffolo. Lovely play, and Campbell heads it wide. Huddersfield Town probably sense a goal coming. They're on the offensive, they're playing dangerous balls in, and it's only a matter of time before someone gets at the end of these balls. Red Bull London looking to build from the back. I guess keeping possession will be key from them. The manager talked about how they wanted to play a showmanship style, positive style of soccer. And that's what they'd be expecting. Here's Hogg going to Smith Rowe down the left flank. Smith Rowe. Good ball. And again, it's wide. Just over the bar. Lovely control by Smith Rowe. A teasing ball in. And you thought Huddersfield Town would finally convert. Huddersfield Town has more threats in the box apart from Campbell, and Red Bull London needs to do something to neutralize this. Here's Weigl bringing the ball forward. Here's Amos. Abate. Cameron. Barbet. Defenders moving the ball forward this time. Playing a very high line. Could be caught out. Pugh. That's a rough challenge, but the referee says play on. 1 minute of added time. And that comes to nothing. Sturridge tries to get the ball, but we reach half time. It's 0-0 between Red Bull London and Huddersfield Town from the West London Stadium of the newly formed team. Begin the second half. Huddersfield Town kick us off. They'll be looking to convert a few of their chances because they've been really wasteful, but you can sense that they have figured out a way to break down Red Bull London. If they could be a little more clinical, chances would come. Here's Kachunga, who headed just over the bar and slightly wide in the first half. Kachunga again heavily tackled. Danny Simpson loses the ball out to Barbet, who plays the ball to Pugh. Easy. Good opportunity for Red Bull London. Sturridge plays it back to Pugh. Needs to find the right pass. Good move by Pugh. Tries to cross it in. There's nobody there. Kachunga brings the ball forward. He'd be looking to get at the end of the few crosses again. Simpson, Kachunga. Chalobah. Hogg. Pritchard. Great movement and great passing play by Huddersfield Town. After a few wayward passes in the first half, they really picked up the passing. Abate gets the ball but passes it back to a Huddersfield Town player. And here's Simpson. Pritchard. Opportunity for Huddersfield Town and a goal! Alexander Pritchard for Huddersfield Town in the 55th minute, and the manager is not happy. Global Waffles does not look happy with this team. Red Bull London wasting no time to kick back off. It's a great strike to the bottom corner. Red Bull London will try to get back into this game. Here's Pugh on the left flank. Manning. Can he cross the ball in? Fake shots. Backs to Pugh. The cross is blocked. Back to Manning. To Amos. Jostling for the ball. That's a great ball to Easy, but it's cut out by the defender in the nick of time. Weigl plays a lofted ball to Carlos Perez. Headed out. Abate plays it to Amos, who plays it easy. Back to Abate. Tries a quick turn. Carlos Perez. Lovely ball in. But the defender's on hand again. Here's Amos. It's a good spell for Red Bull London. They look to get back really fast. Sturridge can't get his head to the ball. Smith Rowe just thumps it clear. Cameron to Barbet, keeping the ball in play. You can see Red Bull London do not want to let go of the momentum, do not want the game to slow down. Here's Easy, but he cannot get to the ball. Schindler plays it to Stearman. Getting word that there are going to be some substitutions for Red Bull London. Let's see who they bring on. We're hearing Amos is coming off along with Easy, along with Daniel Sturridge. That's surprising. So it's Amos being replaced by Chair, Easy being replaced by Harrington, the youth prospect, and Daniel Sturridge being replaced by Eddie Nketiah. Kachunga keeps the ball forward but loses it out. Pugh brings it forward. Tries to pass to Sturridge, but Red Bull London's passing's been all over the place since the first whistle. Stearman. Schindler. Smith Rowe. He's been playing really well today. A crossfield ball to Kachunga. You can really see Huddersfield Town exploiting the width. Whipped cross in, but Red Bull London gets it off. Here's Easy, probably one of his last few contributions, to Carlos Perez. Sturridge, can he do something? No, he can't. Loses the ball to Hogg. Campbell's played in. Pritchard could have had a quick 1-2, but the ball was just behind him. Here's Kachunga otherwise. That's a free kick. And now the subs can probably come on. Don't know what he was thinking with that tackle. Pritchard over the free kick at the edge of the box. Campbell negotiates it really well. Smith Rowe loses the ball to Abate. He's been rock solid though, even though his passing's been pretty bad. Pugh. Oh, he could have gone through, but he got out-muscled by the defender. Pritchard to Kachunga. Loses the ball to Manning, the left back. Here's Nketiah, his first touch of the ball. Lovely back heel. Harrington couldn't do much of it. Is that Harrington? No, it's Pugh. My apologies. Weigl tries to get a really quick ball through. And Red Bull London being really stretched here. Wayward tackles and wayward passing. Here's Abate. His experience is coming through. Cameron. Lack of passing options. Plays it to Weigl. Can he conjure up something? Runs with the ball. Plays it to Harrington. Harrington to Nketiah. And he's offside. Just offside. Good spot by the linesman. Manning. 5 tackles attempted, winning 2 of them. Here's Nketiah. He should have released the ball earlier for Pugh. He was in space. And Huddersfield Town looked to be in control of the game. Still look the more dangerous, but Red Bull London are knocking. Huddersfield Town probably need another goal to make this safe. Here's Emil Smith Rowe to Campbell, and that was a beautiful headed goal. Hit the top of the bar, bounce inside the line, and out. Look at this. Smith Rowe. Lovely early ball from the left flank, and Campbell made no mistake. These crosses were bound to punish Red Bull London eventually, and Smith Rowe's been doing really well today. Gets the better of Abate, And Campbell makes no mistake at the box. Red Bull London are really struggling today, but it wasn't going to be an easy game anyway. Last 10 minutes of the game, can Red Bull London get something back? There's Harrington to Nketiah. The first shot on target probably. Good effort. It's probably the first for Red Bull London. Here's Cameron. Gets the ball off Campbell's head. Nketiah. Good passing, but it's been the story of the entire game. Red Bull London can't stitch together 3-4 passes to get in space. Here's Pritchard to Simpson. Manning, who's been rock solid as well. Both fullbacks actually have been really good. Here's Pugh. Lovely movement. Manning. Back to Pugh. There's a good opportunity for a cross. Nketiah can't do much. And Manning loses the ball out as it goes out of play. Manning plays it to Harrington. Back to Manning. To Pugh. To Chair. Carlos Perez. Chair. Carlos Perez to Abate. He could whip in a ball or two. Good ball. And that's really close. Off a Huddersfield Town player. And Simpson just gets it clear. Manning trying to move the ball forward. You can see Red Bull London players really beginning to tire out now. That's a good attempted ball for Harrington. But the defender was there to cut it off. Pugh. Manning. Can he cross it? No, but he wins a corner in the 89th minute. Nketiah taking the corner. It's an odd choice. And Huddersfield Town just get the ball off. 1 minute of added time. The final whistle's coming anytime. And Red Bull London, they've had a terrible game. So that's it. Huddersfield Town come out winners 2-0. And Red Bull London's first game is a pretty sour one. As you can see, very poor display by Daniel Sturridge especially. Getting only a 4.5. Hardly any contributions. Well, thank you for joining our game. Those are the results, and this is the table. Huddersfield Town probably going to be on top with Hull City. Yeah, that was my first game. It's pretty pretty shit. I hope you enjoyed the commentary thing. I'm gonna try and get better over time. The management isn't happy. Getting slaughtered by the press and the fans for the disaster opening match. Gotta get it together. Yeah, we'll bounce back. We'll bounce back for sure. It's just I'm not used to the team. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.